It don't happen overnight, man, and people need to realize that. And enough people, not just me, are telling people that, but it's too many other people telling us that it does. And so they're drowning it out. And even we talk about consuming information on social media, when we're telling them these stories, that shit, excuse my French, ain't getting pushed to the front. The garbage is being pushed to the front. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is that overnight success can take 5, 10, 15 years, depending upon what you're doing. You know, but it's what you consider success. You know, I was working $8 an hour 10 years ago, literally to the date. You know what I mean? The day this recording, I was making $8 an hour while taking photos, while running cars back and forth to an auction from a cat I went to college with who had a dealership would let me go do that as another side hustle to make money while selling bootleg movies, because my brother would send me movies from Jersey back home down there to sell movies. So I'm doing everything to eat at that time while I'm shooting the pictures. Now, when I told you about my pastor, that was the year before. That was around the same time in 2012 when I got the camera back. So it's a year and I'm still working $8 an hour, cleaning toilets. I just had a cleaning business. You in DC, I had the T-Mobile office building in Beltsville. I had the recycling plant in Baltimore. I had multiple churches in DC area, in Gaithersburg. All the 7-Eleven stores in Montgomery County, we had a contract with, right? So I'm doing all this big business, and now I'm back to cleaning toilets for $8 an hour. You know, this is the journey. I stood tall. I was good at my job because I didn't stay there. When I left the job a year later in 14, I was making about $13, $14 an hour, and I've been promoted. But at the end of the day, it wasn't me sitting there saying, well, I'm mad at this job because I don't have a business. I was good at whatever I put my hands on. And I was showing up, you know, like the way I was supposed to. They can count on me. You know, and that's practice for your business. And once I got to that point where, and then next year I got an office space to shoot, very small, little Matchbox situation, but it was okay. And the work started coming. I was like, I can leave. And that's why I Won't Starve was born, because that was my social media hashtag, which now I own and trademark. I would put, when I left my job, everybody said, you know you're not going to be able to get another job. Why would you do that to your family? I said, I won't starve. And so every time I got another job, I said it, I won't starve. Every time I shot a big event, I won't starve. Then I started making t-shirts. Then I started just doing whatever I needed to do. But it took me until 2017 before I became a six-figure photographer. So you got a 12 when I decided I was going to do it, to 2017 before I became a six-figure earner.